so many of us have this dream, right? Passive income.
Oh, yeah. The idea of earning money while you sleep.
Exactly. But the reality for, most creators is, well, it's not that. It's more like this brutal content treadmill.
Constantly running just to stay in the same place, keep the views up, keep the income from dropping.
Yeah. But what if there was like a tested path to get off of it? A way to build a machine that just finds customers for you 2047.
And that's what we're doing today. This deep dive is about escaping that grind using these digital AI clones.
We're not talking science fiction here. This is real accessible tech.
Right. We're going to unpack a whole blueprint for this AI-powered system. We'll look at the tools you need, which are surprisingly cheap.
And how to create a really high-quality digital twin of yourself.
And the big one, the exact strategy for using YouTube to turn, say, 1 hour of work into content that can live on 5 different platforms.
Okay, let's get into it.
So we have to start with the core problem.
The thing everyone feels.
Yeah, that traditional marketing just makes you tired. You pour all this energy into making one video, and then it's gone.
It just disappears in like 48 hours.
It's the definition of that treadmill.
Yeah.
If you stop running, if you stop posting for even a week.
Your income just flatlines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's not a business. It's just a job where you're the only one on the clock.
So the source material really pushes for a total mindset shift. It says instead of running, you should be building a content house.
I love that analogy. It's this shift from doing the work to building the thing that does the work for you. And once that house is built, it's stable. It works for you all the time.
And the key employee in this house is the AI clone.
Right, a digital version of you that actually looks and sounds authentic.
Which frees up so much time. You're not, messing with your hair or setting up lights every single day.
You can make 10 videos in the time it used to take to make one.
But only if that content lasts.
Yeah. Yes, that's crucial. We're not talking about ephemeral content. The whole strategy is built on platforms that act like search engines, so mainly YouTube.
So every video becomes like a little employee.
A little employee that works for free, never sleeps, and that's really the heart of this whole AI passive income idea.
Okay, so what's the biggest barrier then? What stops people from actually adopting this system?
It's that mindset shift from running on the treadmill to actually building the underlying system.
So if the mindset is the foundation, let's talk about the tools, the bricks and mortar for this content house.
Right, and you don't need a huge budget for this, which is kind of the amazing part.
Yeah.
The source says you really only need 3 main tools to get started.
Which are?
Claude for writing the scripts, then Heijin for creating the actual video clone of you.
The avatar.
The avatar, yeah. And then 11 Labs for a super high-quality voice clone that gets your tone, your breathing, everything.
The low cost is what gets me. We're talking about, what, $70 a month for a full production team, basically.
It's wild. I mean, you compare that to the thousands you'd need for a camera crew and an editor. It's a different world.
But, and I have to ask this, if it's so cheap, what stops everyone's clone from just looking the same, kind of generic? Doesn't that kill the trust you're trying to build?
That is the perfect question, and the answer is quality. The quality of your input is absolutely non-negotiable. If your clone looks fake, you're right. People won't trust you. I'll even admit, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes.
What's that?
It's where the AI starts to kind of deviate from the specific voice or style you trained it on.
Yeah.
And that's why your initial training files have to be basically perfect.
Okay, so let's get specific. For a good video clone, what do you need?
The source says 2 to 5 minutes of you talking naturally. The key is to stand in front of some natural light like a window and keep your movements minimal. No big hand gestures.
And for the voice?
You need clean audio. 10 to 30 minutes of it. The best way is to just read a book out loud in a really quiet room. No echo, no air conditioner hum. That's how the AI learns the actual music of your voice.
So if the goal is trust, how much time should someone really spend getting those first clone assets right?
Focus everything on that initial 5-minute video and the 30 minutes of clean, quiet audio. All right, so you've got your assets. Now we get to the scripting part.
And this is where you can't just treat the AI like a tool you command. The source says you have to treat it like a partner.
Exactly. You're the brain. The AI is the hands. So you don't just tell Claude, write a script.
You have to give it a really specific brief.
A super specific brief. Tell it the audience, the feeling you want to create, and then give it a set of rules to follow.
And these rules are important, like start with a story, use simple sentences.
And always end with a clear call to action. You want it to sound like a conversation between friends, so use I and you all the time. It has to feel personal.
The human check is critical here. You have to read the script out loud yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
And if anything sounds too fancy or robotic, you just change it. No words like delve or leverage.
Please. Yeah. Once that script feels right, though, the production part it's almost instant.
You just paste the script into Hey Jen, pick your avatar.
And click generate. And I mean, whoa. Imagine scaling that speed.
Yeah.
You could create 100 videos a year, just effortlessly, while sitting in your pajamas.
But to make it look professional, you still need to add B-roll.
Yeah,
right?
you have to. Those are the extra clips and images you see. You can get them for free from sites like Pexels or Canva. They show what you're talking about.
And that visual proof, that professionalism, that builds trust, which leads to views.
So when you're directing the AI to write that script, what's the single most critical rule?
Defining the audience, the desired tone, and always including a clear call to action. Okay, so let's connect all this efficiency to the bigger picture, to the money. Why YouTube first? Why is that platform so central?
Because most social media is like a news flash. It's bright, and then it's gone.
Right.
YouTube is different. It's owned by Google, so people go there to search for answers. Your content has that compound effect of search.
Meaning a video you make today could still be getting views and working for you next year.
Exactly. Someone searches how to start a garden, and your video from a year ago pops up. You work once, and it pays you for years.
And then there's a repurposing, taking that one main video and spinning it out.
And the AI makes that part so fast. You take the transcript from that YouTube video, you feed it back into Claude, and you give it new instructions.
Like what?
Like, take this transcript and pull out 5 bullet points for an Instagram carousel, or write a 500-word blog post based on this, or give me 10 email subject lines. It's an assembly line.
But to actually make money from all this content, you need what the source calls an offer ladder.
Yes. You can't just ask for money right away.
Yeah.
That ladder starts with free value, your YouTube videos, to build your reputation.
Then the next step up is the lead magnet.
The lead magnet. This is your free cheat sheet or guide. People give you their email address to get it. This is where you start building a real business.
Because that email log is an asset you own.
It is the asset. And then the top step is your paid product. It could be a small $20 ebook, a few hundred for a masterclass, or, $1,000+ for personal consulting.
And you can automate that whole sales process with tools like Gumroad or ConvertKit.
Yeah, they handle everything. The system moves people up that ladder for you.
So if trust is the foundation, what's the structure you build on top of it with that offer ladder?
The structure is built on converting views into email addresses with that free lead magnet.
We have to be really clear about this, though. This is not some set it and forget it magic button.
No, that's a huge mistake people make. You are still the captain of the ship.
Even with this engine running, you still have to steer.
You have to. That means checking your YouTube comments, looking at the analytics, and seeing what's actually performing well. And then you make more of that.
And the other big pitfall is just quitting too early.
Oh, man. Yes. YouTube takes time. Getting, 50 views on your first 10 videos, that's normal. That's not failure.
The system is just learning who your audience is.
Right. The real magic, that compound interest, it kicks in after you've got maybe 50 or 100 videos up. So the advice is simple. Just post once a week. Be consistent.
And as you grow, you don't need a big team or an office.
No, you keep it lean. You can hire a freelancer, maybe one person, to help with B-roll and editing, just to keep your costs low and your profits high.
Your job is to stay in your zone of genius.
The strategy, the ideas. Let the AI and a freelancer handle the boring stuff. The source even gives a little 4-week action plan to get you started.
Okay, let's walk through that. What does it look like?
Simple. Week 1 is setup. Get your tools, record your training videos. Week 2, publish your first video.
Get something out there.
Yeah. Week 3 is system creation. Build that first lead magnet. And week 4 is scaling. You look at your data and you start planning the next 10 videos.
So beyond just consistency, what is the captain's main job here?
Constantly checking the data to see which videos perform best, then making more of those.
All right, let's pull this all together. The big idea here is that these AI clones let you shift from being the talent,
Who's always on the treadmill.
right, to being the producer, the strategist. This tech literally buys back your time. You go from working 60 hours a week to maybe 10.
And if we zoom out, what we're really seeing is the democratization of scalable content creation. You stop chasing customers with posts that disappear.
And you start attracting them with these searchable video employees that are always working for you on YouTube.
The path is so clear.
So the ultimate question this leaves you with is this. If the quality is high enough and the system is fully automated, what's the actual limit? How many digital clones could be working for you at the same time across different topics, selling different products?
The tools are here. They're available right now. All you really have to do is take that first step. Just record that initial 5-minute training video. That's the first brick in your passive income house. Don't wait.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.